away. I forgot to put everything away. That's what I was in the middle of doing. I don't know if I'm using frosting. I don't need oats. Or pepper. I don't need half of it. Hello! We're live and I forgot to put away half of it. And I'm hearing myself. Okay. Shush. Okay. Echo. There we go. I wanted to use my other stupid mic and I'm like, no, use the snowball. Don't use the webcam. How's the mic sound? Microphone blue snowball. Alright. Hello! We are live. How are you? I probably don't need the playback there. I'll just put the playback in. I gotta put these oats in the cupboard. I forgot I bought oats. And then I have like probably more than I will ever need in my lifetime. Well, that's okay. Somebody will probably... Video and audio is good. Hello, Mr. Memage. I think I need a new Band-Aid. What do you think? Keith Mullenbeck, hello. Hello, Jane Pullion. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot. So I've got stuff. I'm changing out the recipe a little because people read when I do that. And it's okay. I'm also going to wash out the air fryer really good just to scrub it. I gotta let these sit out longer. They're not warm yet. I'm using store-bought because... And I don't know how many of them I'm going to use either. I might just do like one or two and be done with it because I don't know if I want to do the whole thing, right? I don't know. We'll see. I'm so tired. I'm like, oh no. So I'm just going to go with the... I mean, I have fresh apples I could cook, but I don't want to. Let's have... The camera is very good just to make them all. So I've got the Logitech Brio is the one we're using now out here. It's basically the new one that I've just left attached to the laptop. I have a cord and I need to attach it to the other where I can just kind of flip it out. But frankly, I mean, this camera doesn't flop around. It's heavy. So yeah. So that's what we're gonna... That's what we're doing. So I need to... something. Oh yeah, I was gonna clean out the fryer before we start. You guys probably don't even need to see me clean out the fryer, huh? Gonna find it on Amazon. Absolutely, they're good. They're decent cameras. You guys bought it for me, so thank you. Thank you. The next major life purchase I need to make is my cell phone. Oh, my cell phone bills and because YouTube has been like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but YouTube has been burying everybody's channels. And I'm like, well, fuck. I mean, you gotta make the short videos to, gain subscribers, but you gotta do live videos for your watch hours, your CPMs, your other numbers, your yada yadas that you guys don't care about because you're not YouTubers. Plus, I like interacting with you guys, so there's that. And also, I have no idea if the chat's gonna do the thing where it hides half of you. Which it might. Hello, View from Lookout. Hello. Let me go into live chat. We'll see. Because my computer has been doing this thing where anytime I'm in browsers on YouTube, actually just anytime I'm on YouTube, it flips out. It's like, no. And then I got a notification from the shorts thing. I'm like, oh God, what now? And you go and click it, and I'm like, oh, really? And you go and click it, and it's like, just as I thought. It's bullshit. Don't get my hopes up. Freaking YouTube. We're glad to be here. Well, thank you for hanging out. Let me see if I can angle this so I can see you better. I hope. What am I drinking? Well, tonight I will be drinking. I got the rum, and I actually got some pineapple juice. If I remember where I put it. I will be drinking. That's our $20 super chat shot. Well, I don't know if I put it. Did I put it? I didn't put it. So let me add that to the stream. This is what I'm talking about. Woo, $20 shots. Maybe it'll loosen me up or wake me up. My luck. I didn't get enough sleep. So I did wake up early enough to see the William Shatner launch. Did you guys see it? Did you? I hope you guys saw it. It was cool, right? Throw it against the wall. It should fix it. Fix what? Fix. Oh, I just needed to edit the stream info. That's what I meant by fix. It's not broken. It's just, let me fix it. But yeah, so I did get up and I kind of looked and I watched, but I wanted to make sure it was after the fact just to make sure because, you know, I might have actually, let me just put it this way. I don't want to see any more space shuttles explode. Especially ones made by, you know, billionaire Amazon CEOs. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Not like NASA has a better track record, you know. I mean, there's a reason why I don't want to sit there just in case. It's like, oh, I did not want to watch that. What if something went wrong? So I'm like, you know, I'll watch it after. I'll watch it after, make sure everything is fine. So he went up to space, made it up there. They went up and down, and that's about it. Like, but I want to do it. I really want to do it. Because, like, space, right? Because, like, space. Oh, the YouTube thing. I don't know. Oh, it's something. I even use the app. And I'm like, well, every other freaking browser works except for YouTube. And then I don't want to delete all my cookies because then it's going to lose all my passwords and my settings and my... And I'm like, you know what? I got too many things that I want... like, I don't want to have to re-log into every freaking time because, seriously, YouTube, fix your shit. Fix your shit. So I'm going to just double check, make sure the fryer's clean enough. It's not going to be for my taste or for my standards, but it's clean. It's just not. Launches were cool when I was a kid during the Kennedy years. A lot of novelty is worn off. That too. It's like I've seen a lot of shuttle launches. This is cool because it's William Shatner, and it's not, you know, it's like regular people. It's, you know, well, celebrities and other people. It's not like, and here's our 7,000th astronaut going into space. Because it's like, it's cool, don't get me wrong, I love the space stuff, but at the same time, I'm like, So you're just gonna leave us all here when the aliens come, and, or when the comet comes and wipes us all out, or the asteroid, or, that's what the plan is, right? Can I care less about seeing Shatner being shot in space? It was cool though. Tom Cruise is up there. Well, Tom Cruise went up in the Vomit Comet in the 90s, didn't he, with everybody? That wasn't in space. That just went up in the high atmosphere. Well, this one technically just goes up in the high atmosphere too, right? I don't remember. Like, yeah, pretty much I did love all the space stuff when I was... Yeah, but I was like the wrong generation for all the cool shit, so I had to watch and catch up in retrospect and learn all about the 60s, like, you know, the Gemini and Apollo missions. That's the space stuff I really liked. And I actually did. I watched Shatner's thing. I'm like, well, this is exactly the same thing I did, only you're not even landing in the ocean like I did on my simulation. Because I did the simulation of Liberty Bell 7 way back. I did the centrifuge. And they basically put you in a model capsule of the Liberty Bell 7 from the 60s, right? So that's like the old one that went up and splashed down in the water. Well, this one just went up and it landed in the field. So that's what happened with that one. So it went up, landed in the field. I don't need black pepper for this. Came through to see a thick mecha. Now, don't call me thick. That's insulting. I don't want to be called thick. It's like, fine, I won't make pie. I don't know if it's like, see, here's a little secret. Girls don't like being called thick unless they weigh like 300 pounds. So... Hello, Mecca. I am always happy to see you. Hello, Big Scroll Rob. Tashiku is a gay feminist and supports BLM. Well, you're probably trolling this chat because this is kind of Let's Go Brandon territory over here. So... Unless I'm mistaken. I'm gonna change out I'm gonna put better band-aids on and cover this just before I start cooking, and then I'm gonna probably put a Correction, I'm a quad-sexual deer who loves hunting humans, right? I don't have time to think about what sexual identity and sexuality. I mean, all I know is that male feminists like to tell women what to do and need to shut their goddamn mouths. And and nobody's life fucking matters any more than anybody else's. And anybody trying to sell you on an activism or movement really knows how to manipulate people into fake outrage, so. We trying to get conservative tears, but I respect the fact that you say, oh, I'm not conservative. I'm a pro-choice, fully vaccinated person who says fuck off Joe Biden. He's terrible. Who doesn't like cancel culture, woke bullshit, and what's the other thing? Stupid. I don't like stupid. I'm not good with stupid. I'm really not good because I'm pretty dumb. I don't like people who are dumber than me. Right? There's like, I do some dumb shit. So if I'm kind of like the low bar, yeah, so just anybody dumber than me. Road rash. You don't want to have full road rash when you start cooking. And this is actually finally starting to heal over and grow over. Because we had the skin from the fall it was like, I just put it right back on top of it. I didn't pick it off or peel it off. I know. We're baking apple pie. I don't want to talk about injuries and road rash, but yeah, so. God, Sleepy Joe is rich and nice. I mean, I've seen the picture of his hand on Jen Psaki's tit when she was like 12, so. And, yeah. But. But then again, see, that's what's funny, is like conservatives don't like me. The crazy libtard sort of people don't like me. It's like, so, alright, I'm just gonna be punk rock and piss off everybody. Hail Satan, let's make pie! Who's paying me money to drink? That's what we need. We need a shot. It is 4:20 in the afternoon, damn it, we need a shot because I'm too sleepy. Either that or I dig something else out of the fridge. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just teasing everybody, so. The U.S. is setting very ambitious targets for wind and solar energy. What does it all mean? It means, who are they? What are they? Why are they? What do they mean?
Because I don't want Starfleet putting chemicals in the water to turn the friggin' Spock's gay! Listen, Giorgio, you are human. I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. But you're human, so I'll be hungry an hour later. Make sure you go to my Galactic Web Shop and buy my Super Male Lizard Vitality Supplements! Ah!
Is he still eating his neighbor's ass? Is he still eating I bet he is.
Because I don't want Starfleet putting chemicals in the water.
Shut up. Don't play it again. He's like, I want to play it again now. Oh, I didn't set it up here. What else do I have on here? Who's this?
Feeling run down. Don't have the energy you used to. You want to put the zest back into your step? Then you need Super Male Lizard Vitality. It's got everything you need to get your groove back. 100% guaranteed effective. Just look at what it's done for me. And enter the code UNIVERSALIST at checkout to get a free subspace shipping on your order. So don't delay. Get your 30-day supply for only $29.99 quatloos. Don't be a tool of the Galactic World Order. Get yours now. Ah!
So did I piss off the gays again? Sorry, I'm getting a little tired of having to be like, I'm bisexual, I'm one of you, I disagree with you. Because this is my whole life. 20 years ago, I got a job when I was a teenager at Taco Bell. And they're all like, oh, look, we're lesbians. I'm like, okay. Oh, you're just a breeder. No, but I don't fucking answer to a bunch of little idiots who only identify as their sexual orientation. Because, like, seriously, I don't care. I mean, am I invited? Or, so you're just telling me I'm not invited and I can't watch? Or, like, that's really, oh, you're just trying to attack somebody because you think they're different because That's what really pisses me off about people, like, people saying, oh, I just wanted to have conservative tears. Alright, so you're making up an argument in your head that you don't understand and doesn't actually apply to be angry at somebody because tribe said we have to attack. That's why I hate the LGBTQ plus movement and want no part of it, because they have a tribal groupthink. They have this need to make sure people stay in the cult, or else. You can't have a thought of your own. You can't have a mind of your own, right? If you're a black lesbian, for example, you're going to be ridiculed if you voted a way they didn't allow, right? Which really gets kind of irritating, so. You should have done this screen for a couple more minutes. My phone is starting to piss me off, Prisca Rob. Oh no. If I'm itchy. It's not itchy, I just want to make sure it doesn't get food on it or into food. So, so that's where we get with that. You should have held it. I think he might have. I don't know what he did. All right. So what am I doing with the air fryer? How is it a spoiler? I don't understand. This line's supposed to be a big fat spoiler for Revelations. Well, I know that. It's going to have He-Man and Orko. I know that. But, you know, what, like, that's the other thing. It's like some of the people who read over He-Man don't want to hear what I have to say now because... Okay, so somebody said there's the... I don't know. Have you guys seen... Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this. You got a He-Man Origins line. Let me window capture it if I can before I get started here. We'll make it a proper live stream and talk about topics and things. Make it a proper one. Oh, I need not the display. We need a window capture. Not that one either. No, we need this one. Here we go. So on the Masters of the Universe origin line here, you see them? So you see them? Here, we'll just make it bigger. So you've got the Barbarian He-Man coming. So these are the Revelations line. These are the ones that go in along with the show. So you've got Orko back, which is exactly what I said was going to happen. He's going to see Orko in the after. Like, Orko might actually stay dead. But I knew Orko was going to go down, like, be in the underworld, the afterworld. Also, thank you so much, Marvin Fury. Much love, Mecca. Sorry I missed the stream. Family emergency. Have fun. Oh, no worries. And thank you. I appreciate it. I need to blah, blah, blah. I need to move the tip jar. I can't see. We'll move it over here. How about that? Is that better? Because then they can go off. This isn't very low cut, is it? But it's also kind of big. It's also getting too big for me. So yeah, the Motu Origins line looks like it's going to have... Or not Origins. The Motu... What's the other crappin' thing? That line. That line's going to have Orko. It's probably tattling that Orko's kind of spoiling. Why can't I talk? Now I'm getting Amazon advertisements. Why? What'd you do for Amazon? YouTube suggestions for air fryer. I'm sorry. I like suggestions when interested in mostly roller coaster or anti-SJW videos. I do some of those still. I need to do a good Karen reaction, but I feel mean picking on these people because some of them are just so mentally unstable, you know? Some of them are just so mentally unstable. Sometimes spooky stories are... Sometimes. I don't know. What are you guys doing for Halloween? I should have done pumpkin. I could probably do pumpkin. Let me see if pumpkin's going to be harder or easier. Because I did get milk. Let me see. Pumpkin pie air fryer. Pumpkin pie air fryer. You can do... Well, you have to do the whole pie. Pumpkin pie bites. How about bites? I'd have to make pumpkin spice cream cheese puffs. Cream cheese crescent roll dough. Oh, that might be good. I have cream cheese. pumpkin spice bites, pumpkin pie bombs with a buttery crust. See, I'd have to just make them, because that's a different kind of thing. Like, the apple pie stuff's already going to be... I was thinking pumpkin, but I need to get I need to pick a day. So I tried to get the stove fixed. I put it in the work order. Apparently, I either didn't do it right, or they didn't accept it, or something for whenever I put it in, because their computer hates me. And so I was expecting them, and then for like 3 days, I'm like waking up early, making sure I've got, you know, whatever I need just in case they come, because I was coming early for maintenance. And then I checked 3 days later, and it's like, no, they didn't get it. So I'm like, fine, I gotta wait until whenever I remember to do it at night, to know I'm gonna wake up early the next day. So, yellow, somewhat. Pumpkin spice whole cake topped with vanilla spice pudding. Yeah, maybe. I have ad blocker on my laptop and downloading an ad blocking browser for my phone. That might be good. Well then, you can help the revenue being down by donating. Anybody want to give me a shot? No more stupid YouTube. See, I don't mind some. Like, I'll get them on. I just don't put them every like 2 minutes. Don't put them every 2 minutes. Like, if I'm watching sometimes like some of these claw machine videos that I like, I'll watch what the claw machines or the UFO catchers, for like all the Japanese ones, and they're exactly 15 minutes long, give or take, and they have commercials every 2 minutes. It's like, why do you have so many commercials on these? So I can't watch them on my phone because they just have too many. Hail Steve Botham. Notice they're getting worse too. 15 seconds unskippable. See, I'll just refresh them. I'll just refresh. Like, if I'm clicking, like, I don't have time for an unskippable ad. I'll just close the thing and click on it again. And then I'll usually... So I guess they kind of get an ad, and then I don't have to skip it. Do we have to donate for a shot? That's what it usually works. We usually do the 20, and we get a shot and a drink. I'm probably too tired for one, though, to be perfectly honest. I never get ads on my phone. I'm probably on their demonetized list. I think I'm on their naughty list. I'm on some list where they don't have my channel somewhere. I don't know. I don't even know. Do you think mass disclosure of UFOs will ever happen? Maybe. I mean, well, would we believe it if they've already kind of disclosed unidentified flying objects. So we already know that unidentified flying objects are out there and they're tic-tac shaped. And they can zip around and change direction. And we've known this for 30 some odd years. So we've had this technology at least 30 some odd years. Like, since I was a kid, probably in the early 80s, we were seeing those like, I'd see lights, you just see one dart, you see one go across the sky and then just shift and change direction, and it'd be just zoom out of this, like, because you'd see it change direction. Because it'd be go that, and then it'd be like a 90-degree turn, too. It wouldn't be like a slow... You know how planes, they turn slow, so they don't fall out of the sky. Mark Zuckerberg's living proof UFOs are real. Don't you think he's a clone? He might be a clone. That might be a thing. But, I don't know. Before I got ad blocker on my phone, I'd try to restart the video and over, a bunch of commercials played. Yeah. See, I don't know if I want to mess with apps on my phone and stuff, because I would screw it up. I can't even get YouTube, the app on my laptop, to work half the time. And it'll be like, oh, delete your cookies. I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to lose I don't want to have to re-log into the stuff that I want to be logged into on a daily basis, and what if I need the same thing? Because I make the same 5 videos over and over again, it almost feels like, with the topics. Or, because, like, okay, it'll be the studio said X about the fan base. That's one video I usually make. Or, but I've been trying to change it up. So we've got, like, fake conspiracy videos. We got parody stuff. I got a whole bunch of more. I've been trying to do more of a funny take on some of these, I've been trying to do more of a, let's make this less dull, because, I mean, anybody can just be a talking head in a box reading the news, right? Stay Botham, the 350 super chat, I appreciate it. Why is it not doing the Loch Ness Monster 350? Where's my 350? Where's my 350? I don't know what my 350 is. Where's my 350? I have no idea. The thing is, we never get jet fighter jets flying fast and pretty low above my town. Well, probably because it's a town and you don't really have a lot of I mean, unless you're right next to a military base, there's no reason for jets to fly over your head. I have an Air Force base in town, so we get AF traffic. Oh, okay. Fred Girk says, Frederick Stipulis, Canada has Ogopogo, not Loch Ness. Not Loch Ness, that's why. Oh, Ogopogo. That's a weird one. Isn't it pretty much the same damn thing, though? It's like this long river. Did you see somebody had footage of what looked like Loch Ness Monster now? It's a Canadian 350. The YouTube program knows it. That's why. It's Canadian. Yeah, it just goes by the US dollar totaling. I guess that's when people do like 1701 in pounds. It doesn't do the Star Trek pop-up. Which sucks. Unless you do specifically go in to figure out specifically the conversion and be like, okay, so this equals 350. But thank you. We know it's the Loch Ness Monster pop-up. Supposed to be up. Two jets were chasing it. A UFO? That's weird. Two jets are chasing a UFO. Do you think that, like... So, you guys remember when... What's her name? Oh, you know the stone chick in the suit. The retail worker. The HR manager who they got parading around as vice president. Oh, Deb's like, thank you so much, $10 Streamlabs. I really appreciate that. Into the cup. Thank you. I have a package, too. I gotta go with the package. We gotta go open the package. Take one anyway. We're up there. We're up enough. To leave in the paranormal example. Aliens, ghosts, cryptids, parallel universes. I was on High Strangeness with Pete for a couple of years. Because of stuff like Ghostbusters, I was always, plus my mom was an astrologer and she did some psychic readings here and there, but she mostly practiced as an astrologer when I was a kid. Just for fun. But she did, like, metaphysical meetings and groups, so I grew up around all of that. New Age crystals, ghosts. I always like the kind of ghosty sort of stuff. I like the haunted asylum sort of things. That's what I'm really drawn to. Those are kind of my big... And I've got the Stanley, like, down the street. So, it's not quite down the street, but it's like a 20-minute drive. So I'm like really close to where, if anybody knows about the Stanley, it's where Stephen King stayed when he was inspired to write The Shining. So yeah, I've always loved haunted, spooky. I've had so many experiences. Like pretty much anytime we talk about ghosts on High Strangeness, it's probably still on BitChute out there. Just look up High Strangeness BitChute. I don't know if Pete's unlisted them, but yeah, I've probably told my same 5 ghost stories over and over there. But no, I was always into that stuff as a kid. Skinwalker Ranch. Oh yeah, we've done shows on that. Talked about those over there. Pete, like definitely check out Creepy Little Book. He's been doing all that now. I don't know. I don't want to like step on anybody's toes by incorporating too much of that, but on the live show. So on the Monday live shows, I'm gonna just throw any article I want to talk about on Mondays, especially if it's like a slow entertainment day. I still, like, one of the things people are asking me, well, what do you do? Like, what do you read? Like, do you just read stuff for fun at night in bed? Or, I'm like, I'm reading neuroscience articles and things. I'm a nerd. I'm kind of like that's why. I read, like, psychology stuff. I read, like, I don't read, like, fantasy, which is great. I guess that's a different kind of nerd. I'm more of a hard a science nerd, but not a science fiction hard science nerd. Like, I like more the space exploration science fiction when I like that stuff. Like, I'm a huge Stargate fan, and alright, bottoms up. Ooh. But yeah, I do believe that there are, I believe that one of the possibilities now that people keep saying, and this is a Babylon 5 sort of concept too, I'm a huge Babylon 5 fan too, that angels and demons might just be good and bad aliens. And that's kind of something, well, spoiler for Babylon 5, but... Be cool if on Halloween you could tell us your real-life ghost stories. I don't know if I'm going to do a stream Halloween. I'm not sure. There's one I want to watch. one of my favorite YouTubers is going to be playing one of my all-time favorite movies of all time over, you know, one of the things that, like, I connect to musically as well as movie-wise. So, yeah, I don't know if I want to... And this is going to be over on Twitch, though. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming on Halloween, but I might do, like, an early Halloween stream or, like, a day after Halloween stream. My thing is, every time Halloween kind of gets ramped up, by the time it's over, it's like, okay, now I'm ready for Halloween. Oh, do you guys are on to Christmas? Christmas. I don't want to deal with Christmas. Make martinis. No, I gotta rum, though. I'm just drinking rum straight. Okay, Pogo, you got Jackbox, right? Did you get Jackbox? The new one, is that out for, like, to play? Because I'm gonna have to get that at some point. I don't know. I believe exactly the angels and demons are aliens, have for many years. I don't know if that's the case, but you get all these stories about, you know, like, they cast out the angel from the heavens, and it's like, yeah, that sounds like an alien to me. That sounds like something, you know, like, you hear it all the time, like the Eric von Daniken books, you know, and they rode across chariots of fire across the sky. That's a spaceship. That's a spaceship. Oh, it's coming out tomorrow. Okay. There's a Halloween scare. So there's a War of the Worlds, usually on Halloween. I don't usually do stuff on Halloween. I don't know. I don't until I, like, decide last minute to do something. But the angels come from heavens, demons come from hell, aliens come from other planets or dimensions. I never thought they were one and the same. Well, if you... Here's the thing. I mean, you could have all these other theories, too. You could have angels that come from space, and then you could have demons that come from some underworld. You know, we could have pockets of caverns with populated with sentient beings, for all we know. Danger Bob, thank you so much. $20 shots. This is time to shoot up. Not that kind of shot. I'm going to polish off. I made a big one. This is a yogurt cup size. Anunnaki stories from Babylon and Vedic stuff from India. Pete talks about the Anunnaki all the time over on his channel. Like, we've done, I don't know how many shows that we've done. I always kind of assumed that some of us were hybrids. Some of us were kind of the experimental hybrids with the aliens, and that's, like, this is why some of us have more, extrasensory perception. You get some people who are born knowing how to read, write, other languages, you know. Like, did you guys see the story of the kid who had exact memories of where he had died in a previous life? Like, you keep seeing stories of that. And I think when you're younger, you kind of can tune into the other, the other realms. I think there's a lot of stuff, like, I'm such a spook when it comes to, I love that sort of stuff. Like, that's, if I didn't have the fear of getting the preachy people, I would love to talk about that. But then that's kind of one of my all-time battles way back was I like to learn about the religion. I don't want to be preached to like it's a fact, right? That's why I like listening to kind of Pete when he talks about the alternate religions and stuff, and because I'll make up my mind when I'm getting ready about what I want to believe in. And right now I'm kind of leaning towards, all right, we're probably alien hybrids. I'm going to polish off the rest of this. I'm not even drunk yet. We're probably alien hybrids. They're probably checking for that gland in the back of our nose that they found last year. Around the same time, everybody was stabbing us in the back of the nose with things, you know, checking and testing for things. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe that's what's going on. Maybe it's an alien thing. Maybe they're giving us and trying to fix our genetic materials so that when we can get off this planet, or we got to survive some solar thing, or... But then again, I have a very overactive imagination and might be absolutely out of my mind, and my mind and my imagination might run away with... This is why I'm bored with Star Trek, and, well, the new one sucks, but the old stuff was really, really... I like the philosophical debates of Star Trek. This new shit. Oh, I can't deal with it. This new stuff. People should read the entire book of Enoch. They're removed from the Bible. It's wild and kind of goes the... Pete has done entire shows. I absolutely concur. I agree. It's weird. Like, there's so much weird stuff. Pete, I think, has done entire videos, entire streams where he does just read the Book of Enoch. Like, yeah. Aww. Deja Bob, my religion involves killing hobos in front of Graven Squirrel, but in reality, I'm really there for a sense of community. Squirrels are so cute! I gotta feed my squirrels outside. I know, I should be, like, talking up my own channel and just talking up my friends. You should gotta check out Pete's channel. Who has it's Creepy Little Book. So he goes live every night at, like, he's been going to, like, 11 my time, which is mountain time, so, like, 1 in the morning Eastern. So, yeah, we used to do the panel show over there. I'm just waiting for this to get warm, too. It's like, they want room temperature pie crust. Okay. I'm trying. He's intense, don't let him scare you away. So he used to be in a band. That's probably why. He was in 2 punk bands back in the day. That's kind of why I get along with him so well, because, like, we're all a bunch of old school kind of punk rock music-y people. I think that's why a lot of us, I mean, you guys have seen probably, I haven't done a music stream in a long time. I think if Rob ever comes out again, I'll make him play guitar while I sing or something, because for me it's kind of hard to do both. I can either do guitar or sing. I don't want to do both, but I used to live in DC, nothing scares me. Don't live in DC! Oh, I would not recommend it. Didn't they overthrow it, and now it's, like, surrounded by razor wire, and there's a military coup that took it over, and now we have all... I don't know. That's somebody who don't listen to me. I don't actually pay... I do a little. I pay attention a little. Occam's razor, Sujo says, right? I'm still waiting for this to get warm enough. That's kind of chilled. It wants it room temperature, so I don't even want to start until it's room temperature. So I hope you guys don't mind me just chit-chatting and shooting the shit with you guys. But yeah, so if you find the old High Strangeness, I was on there. See, I think that's probably why, because that was like my second favorite show that I did. That wasn't on my channel. But that was the one I didn't feel like a show. And I probably ruined it. So. Rob's appearance on Doomcock's stream was awesome. Oh yeah, did you check? That was sweet of him. So thank you so much, Doomcock, for shouting out Rob and myself. I don't deserve it. I certainly don't. Rob does. Rob from Midnight's Edge, or he used to be with Midnight's Edge. He definitely needs... We're trying to get his watch hours up. I'm also going to upload this stream to my live channel, so check that out. I'm trying to get my watch hours up over there. I need way more than he does. And I was going to log into my restream today, and then I'm like, I don't want to shoot this shit as a lost art form, isn't it? They're streaming right now. Well, I'm live here. And I jiggle, and I'm much more interesting. So I've got a few videos that I'm going to upload too. I've got one of them of... I'm going to do the one about Kiss, because I have a special shout out in that one. I think it's in there still. I think he left it in. I made Rob edit that. So I had the Kiss John Collins thing about, you know, the people calling out cancel culture and crap, so... Junk DNA probably isn't junk, Science Learn Remember says. Shit, this shit is a lost art. Yikes, I hope humans aren't made from sexually freaky aliens. Did you hear? There's so many stories about guys who like, oh, and I banged this alien. Of course you did. Oh, and they just wanted me for my semen. Ew. They could have just hooked you up to a milking machine. Today I got called a phobic-ist bigot over Blizzard censoring things. I'm tired of it. You know what they do when you get called an istophobe? Just tell them, oh really? I'm not validated by your opinion. Just saw an orb or dust. Here? If it's here, it's probably dust. If it's here, it's probably dust. It doesn't work though. The goo. I don't want to say what it is. Alright. Is this enough booze? Because it's getting a little watered down. They're called phobic for saying phobic-ist for saying LGBT doesn't belong in shows for very young children. I don't think kissing belongs in shows for young children. Oh, did you see that Disney show I can't remember the name of that was about the creator self-inserting herself into a show about 10-year-olds making out with each other. It was that one. And they got mad at me because it happened to be a gay show. And they thought I was upset because it was a gay show. And I was upset because it's 10-year-olds making out with this self-insert character. I'm like, or a person. I'm like, why? You want to make out with 10-year-olds? Ew. And Disney marketed it as, and here's this gay show about the gay, LGBT, lesbian. And I'm like, what the fuck's the name of it? So to this day, I don't know the name of it, but it got canceled at least. So there's that. But no. Alright, that's watered down. I'll drink the next one without it being watered down. Owl House. Somebody made a video on me. They kept trying to send it to me too. And I'm like, dude, if you think I'm going to pay any attention to you yelling at me over a video I don't remember. Oh, Rob called back. Rob called back. Oh yeah, you called back like right. Batwoman's on. Oh my god, Batwoman's on tonight. Should we watch Batwoman? Batwoman, new episode on the CW tonight. Well, if I watch it tomorrow on the CW app. Ghostbusters Afterlife is a reanimated corpse from Vulture? Ah. No, I keep hearing it's good. I'm hearing it's good. And they only have a problem with it is because it just ignores the other one. Batwoman. Saw some insurance company had a transgender preteen in the commercial. I was watching a movie with my mom. She was spitting. I don't want to explain that to my mother. That's another thing. It's like, I don't want to explain that, you know, they might not even be transgender. They might be non-binary. They might be they, thems. It's like, you know, if you're going to be that specific in particular, just tattoo it on your forehead. So I don't make a mistake, right? If you want me to call you, because there's a kid, actually, really sweet kid. I say kid because they're probably college age. But then again, I am near enough to Boulder to where we get that type. So they are clearly transitioning from male to female, clearly in some capacity or another, right? Really sweet kid. And I'm like, I just want to hug them sometimes because I'm like, you seem so stressed out and worried and upset about everything. It's like, this shit doesn't matter. We're gonna, like, we can go into fucking space. You know, William Shatner went into space. We got aliens on the way. We've got all of the knowledge of the human race in our pockets at all times. You know how cool that is? Why do we care about he, hims, they, them, zors, thems? Not, like, why do we care about the stupid labels? I saw a shirt today, I almost bought it. It said, I don't care about your label. Boulder. Boulder's fun, though. Oh, Boulder's fun. I like to lull at the, you know, you get the little activist kids who are like, and I'm gonna change the world. It's like, you're a white kid from the sticks coming in with your dyed purple hair like I should talk. This is mostly because I'm kind of, I would have it black, but it's so passe, and you gotta be like a goth to have black hair. I'm like, you know, I just want it dark and different. Anywho, but you get like the you can tell the type, right? People kind of think, are you? They don't realize that I'm like, I don't quite match the SJW types, but oh, they get so upset. They get so upset, and like, you can just tell, like, oh, you've never seen a person of color in your life, have you? Like, why are you acting like they fucking need special like, oh, and it's so fun to see. Because you walk by them sometimes and you'll see them like, and you'll, like, I've actually literally overheard some people say, oh, that must be so hard for you. What do you mean? Because of the color of your skin. Like, and you see the look coming from, like, oh, and it's hilarious. Oh, it's hilarious because they think they know everything and they think they got the world figured out, and they think, and do you think this is mostly a youth thing? That it's like in a direct, you know, a direct response to my generation. I'm Gen X, right? So my generation, we're slackers. So the kids coming up behind us are like, we gotta be activists and we gotta be activisms and... Did I watch the Karen movie? No. No, that's the thing. The Karen movie, I'm like, first off, Karens are like usually blondes with the little bob, and they have it like, yeah, why does she look like that? Second off, they're usually loud and screamy. Why is she always whispering? Third, who wants this? Do quote unquote people of color quote unquote want a movie where they just are terrorized by some stupid racist? I mean, is that something you guys want to watch? I don't. The Karen movie. So anyway, I got colophobe. I used to be a bouncer at hardcore gay clubs. Nothing shocks me, kiddos. Yeah. It's like seriously. Or you get these people. I got the best comment on the Dave Chappelle video I did yesterday, and I pinned it. Somebody said, something to the effect of, the trans community was more mad that Dave Chappelle shone a light on their behavior than anything he said. They don't like being called out. This is exactly the behavior when you see these girls on like TikTok or whatever. Or you know, you see, like there was one of a woman who got thrown off a bus, and then she went and hit the bus and broke the windshield, right? She hit the windshield of the bus, and then she's like, oh shit, I'm gonna go cry now because I got caught and I'm gonna get in trouble. That's what happens. It's like they turn immediately to tears when they know they're gonna get in trouble. Wear my hair with my gray showing, I don't care. Natural. See, and I could, but I'm kind of the age where I'm like, I went all throughout my 20s just having it natural and getting my 30s and getting the grays. And I'm like, now I'm on camera all the time. I want to at least look like I got out of the shower that day. I think that's really because like I'm not going to put on like a whole bunch of makeup. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of cosplays. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of stuff, but... The trans lobby is rampant, normalized misogyny, Sujo says. So I get these, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, maybe I'll go darker, maybe I'll go like a dark auburn, kind of like what Cassandra Peterson has. That's kind of close to my natural anyway, is kind of a darker auburn anyway. And now that I had a drink, now my nose is stuffy, blah. TLO, I'm lucky. Grays are perfect. My grays are perfect, like Mad Max and Thunderdome. Just streaks on the sides. Lucky. See, if I had them just in streaks, but no, it goes up at the top of the roots. It doesn't start here. It starts up at the top, right in the part, and I'm like, but again, I'm at the age where I'm getting them, so. Hello, calling you in. Hello, welcome. All right, I'm gonna see. I think this is probably warm enough. I don't know. Did we? I'm just gonna preheat it maybe. I'm probably gonna have to do something, probably have to pull up the recipe, shouldn't I? Alright, air fryer apple pie. The air fryer hand pies are delicious. With easy apple pie filling and flaky crust. They're such a fun dessert. I'm just gonna use the canned. I'm using the can today. I'm just using the can. Because I don't know why. Mine too. Gray hair due to zinc deficiency. It's probably due to stress. I had some stress. And had when I was younger. Alright, let me get... Ooh! Calling you in! I gifted the $10. Oh, thank you! See, we changed. We moved... There you go. Off the girls in the car. It's not as good as like when we're doing the game zoom ins, but thank you. I appreciate it. I'm getting my recipe up here. I'm trying to. If I remember. So did you guys see William Shatner go into space, for anybody just hanging out? Oh, that was awesome. I got scared to watch it live, but actually, as I dig it, especially when my hair is out and natural. Oh man. See, I don't mind. Okay, so this is the one we're going with. Who is this? Blingful, Bellyful. Who? Bellyful.net. I'm gonna change it though. These air fryer apple hand pies are portable and delicious. So they're gonna be like that shape. They're gonna be like hostess shape. I don't want to make huge ones. They're such a fun fall dessert with no slicing and little mess. For an added treat, dunk them in homemade caramel, which I'm not making. I'm also changing out that sugar for a combo of brown sugar and sugar. I don't know if I'm going to frost them. I don't think I will. I don't need a whole article. Okay, pie crust. You can use refrigerated pie crust. You'll need, or make a homemade pie crust. You'll need a double recipe. Apple pie filling by Canned. Canned. We're going to use canned. And an egg wash takes seconds to make. Egg and water will ensure your pie crust stick together so the filling doesn't leak. Coarse sugar, you'll want to top it with a coarse raw sugar for topping. Well, I'm going to do a cinnamon sugar topping with a little bit of brown sugar. I'm going to do a brown sugar cinnamon topping, I think, on top, which gives it a subtle caramel flavor. So I'm going to do brown sugar because it wants the weird sugar. It also wanted fresh apple. I'm gonna use the canned, but I'm gonna try and keep the chunks and keep it less syrup than the. So to kind of keep them dry, and this is what they're gonna look like in the fryer. I'll probably do one at a time. Chad should have worn his Star Trek uniform for the trip. I don't know if they'd let him. How's an air fryer work? I don't care. Let's see. Can I bake these in the oven? Yes. I'm doing it in the air fryer because. Use homemade apple pie filling instead of store-bought. Swap out the apples for different filling. Glaze with powdered sugar and milk. You could do a drizzle. I do have powdered sugar. And test it using 5-inch rounds. Well, I'm not. What does it say? Which are perfect sturdy. Feel free to shape them into rectangles if you prefer. You can also use a smaller cookie cutter with another filling and baking time. Might need to adjust slightly. I don't think this is 5. Oh, thank you so much for being a tier 2 member, Frederick Stepoulis. Thank you. So I don't think this is 5 inch. This is smaller. This is the biggest cookie cutter I have that I think is gonna fit in the air fryer. So I'm gonna just make them this size, and I'm gonna make them just mini pies. Hopefully they're not gonna be too small this way. I don't know, but they're not gonna be like the same. They're not gonna be the same consistency, maybe. I don't know. Alright, so what do I need? I need an egg wash, so I need eggs. This isn't even gonna take time. I spent more time blabbing. I spent more time shooting this shit than I have doing. Alright, you stay there. See, now I kind of want to have done the real apples. I don't want to cook them, though. I'd rather almost do them raw. But I don't know. I don't know. Chef Nation, cookie cutters are the best way to go and find that. That's what I'm thinking, like this size. But then again, do I want to fold it over and make them just tiny? Is this going to be too tiny? I wonder. Because they're basically going to be like little Hot Pocket sized. It wants a 5-inch cookie cutter. I don't think this is 5 inches, though. This is probably closer to 3. What do I have that's about... It's about this size. It's about the size of my phone, almost. But I have a big phone. They're going to be bite-sized. Yeah, well, that's fine. I don't mind them smaller. They'll just cook less. We'll just have to check them earlier. Okay. So, egg wash... What do we need? Just like 1 egg and water? And like 1 egg and water and like a bowl. So the bowl would be good. And one of those. So I should have done it in the air fryer. I think once, if I know that they'll turn out with store-bought, then I'm going to go to the trouble and make them. Because I could just make pie crust. And I could do this whole recipe and do it from scratch, but I want to try it with the easy way first just to see if it's even going to turn out before I try it with, like, you know, a full thing, right? I have so little. I have nothing. Nothing. Make cherry pies. Yeah, I think you can interchange it with anything that's, like, just pie filling that you... It said in the recipe, yeah, change it up with apple, blueberry, I think. I was cooking something fun and yummy. I try. Well, I like junk food. I like food that's bad for me. And I know I like food that's bad for me. And it's kind of a problem when you like food that's bad for you, but, you know, I think everybody likes food that's bad for you. Like, I'm still trying to eat better for me stuff, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I would like to have the palate of somebody who can eat better. So much of the stuff, like, yeah, I don't like it. I'll just eat I'll just eat less of this. I'm a snob, though. I'm a brat. Such a brat. Egg wash. What is it? You just beat an egg and then add some water, right? How much water do you add for an egg wash? How much water do we add for an egg wash? Got some work from a private investigator. $5 a month isn't nearly enough for entertainment. You give me daily. I wish I had more cash flow. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Like, here's the thing with YouTube, though. Just chatting, like, helps increase the activity and the click-through minutes and all that stuff, but I do really appreciate super chats, don't get me wrong. But, you know, chatting, everything helps. Like, don't think you guys aren't helping if you can't donate. Like, I don't want to be that person saying, just give me money or else. Unless people are, like, just assholes, then sometimes I'm like, yeah, if you're just here to be an asshole, you can just pay for it. I'll just do an apple because I have canned apple. And if you guys want those air fryers. So the one I have is the Harbor? Yeah, Harbor one. Because I saw it on the Wolf Pit, actually, was using that specific one, I think. Or whoever. Was it the Wolf Pit? It was somebody. And I liked his videos. So I was watching his air fryer pizza videos, and I'm like, I've actually done that. I've done an air fryer pizza. Hitting the like button helps. It does. Monetize it. I usually try to, yeah. That's why we're like, oh, if they're just trolling, they'll just donate if they want to keep talking. Because, you know, I don't mind a little, like, there's a little back and forth sometimes with some of us if we're, like, pretty familiar, but he cooks everything on that thing, right? And hello, Robot Shlomo, are you back, Rob? Do you want to entertain people while I attempt to make... Alright, I gotta look at this recipe. Alright, I'm looking at my recipe. I'm scared. I made this particular hand-fried pies in an air fryer. They cook fast, delicious, wonderful, and crisp. An air fryer is a kitchen appliance, yada yada, blah 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 blah. Alright, sure, yeah. On parchment paper, got it. Use homemade apple pie. Swap up the apples if you want. Sauce, who cares? Recipe notes. You can roll out any excess dough scraps if there's enough. Form another one. Don't overfill them. Or the seal can come undone. Make sure to securely crimp the pie crust edges together so the filling doesn't leak. Cut vents in the top of each pie so that steam from cooking can escape. Otherwise, the excess liquids will turn the crust soggy. So we gotta do pie thingy. You can serve them while they're warm or at room temperature or blah. Store them and bake them in 3 days. Yeah, blah. Store it assembled. I want how to make. It takes forever. They're easy. Print recipe. Prep time 8 minutes. Cook time 10 minutes. A total of 18 minutes. Well, we've been live like 5 hours. We've been live 5 hours while I've been trying to get my recipe. I'm just waiting for it to be at room temperature. We feel pretty much there. Let's see. 14 ounce refrigerated pie crust. Or double my homemade pie crust recipe. So we got, is this 14 ounces? 14.1 ounce, got it. 1/2 can of a 21 ounce thing of apple pie. 21 ounces, so we're going to use half of that. Or double the recipe and use the entire can. Let's see. Or use my recipe from homemade apple pie. 1 large egg, water, 3 teaspoons of sugar. That's just for the top. Remove the pie crust from the packaging. Allow it to come to room temperature per package instructions. Cut the pie crust into 5-inch circles using a cookie cutter. Place 2 slices of apple or place a little from the thing. From the bottom, wash a little water on the tips of your fingers, moisten the outside edges of the pie crust. Fold dough over filling, so we're doing half moons. Pinch the edges and then crimp it with a fork and then cut. In a small bowl, egg and a splash of water. Brush the pies with the crust of topping of the thing and the thing. Sprinkle a teaspoon of the coarse sugar. I'm going to add some cinnamon to the pie filling, maybe. Sprinkle a teaspoon of coarse sugar. Make 3 slits on the crust. Where is my cinnamon? Cinnamon. I brought it out. Oh, it's right here. I already had it. I got cinnamon. I got brown sugar. Coarse sugar is here. Well, it's not coarse. It's regular sugar. Not coarse sugar. I have regular sugar. Right there. And what else do I have? Stuff. We have stuff. Hello, Mr. Roboto. Joshua Wiseman will not be amused. It says so on the recipe. Also, I didn't want to get out the stand. I mean, I could, but I've already been live like an hour. Check out the song V-Day by Wild Hearts. Coolest 90s hard rock song. To put pie crust in the lyrics. Never heard it. Half Moon sounds like that one time at band camp. Maybe not. 350 for 5 minutes. Spray the air fryer with non-stick cooking spray. Well, I have baking spray. I might need to heat it up a little more. Let's let go another minute. I put it at 400, but it's good enough. Do I need any of this stuff here? Also, I guess I'll make them here. I hate rolling anything out here, though, but I also don't have anything put away over here yet. I don't want to use the butter cooking spray. It's okay, I cheat all the time, too. Well, it told me to. Plus, I wanted to do it, make sure I could do the recipe before I did the recipe, if you know what I mean. I want to make sure I'd actually be able to accomplish it. So I just have to roll it out. That's all I gotta do. So I don't even need this. Straboto, Mecca, do you buy Snap Marsh's entirety wheat? No, I don't. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Roboto. Actually, Wild is the brand I buy the most of. Because Stan Marsh doesn't have any. Alright, air fryer is preheated. We're gonna roll out. This was clean until I started putting these ingredients on top of it. Should I clean it off again? Should I wipe it down again? Probably, huh? See, none of this stuff I really actually need. I'm just gonna move it. I don't need the salt either, but it's there. It's like I just cleaned this. I'm gonna double clean it. I'm gonna double check just because I'm rolling it off onto the thing. Okay, now don't turn on. No ghosts turn that stove on because I got stuff. Hello. Like I said, I didn't have that cleaned off. I've got some soda bottles there. Callie said no. Which one? Computer said no. Alright. Just double check it. I don't want to roll it off or roll it out and have like a drop of egg there that should... Well, it's going to get egg wash anyway. What am I worried about? I'm dumb. Because I saw a little bit of wet under the bowl. It's probably just water anyway. Now I'm going to have chemicals on there. It's alright. It's okay. Should I put flour down? Probably don't want to. I also don't know if I want to do it here on this counter. With this little... I have olive oil. I don't know. I probably won't use that, though. Use the other. There we go. Stay away from the thing. There you go. Perfect! Shadow went to space today. What if we went to watch, met any aliens? I didn't see it. See any aliens. I saw the flight. I saw the launch. I saw the launch and the descent and the... Well, they used to call it splashdown. So yeah, I would do that. I would do that one. That would be a good one. Like, if I was going to do any of the rockets or the space flight. Because I've already done the simulator. I did the centrifuge, God, 20 years ago. So basically, they put you in a centrifuge to give you, like, the illusion of the weightlessness. It's like they shake you around a lot, and then they spin you once you're up. And then they kind of bring you back, and they splash you down. He got nail pro. I don't think he did. Well, he might have beforehand to make sure he was healthy enough to go up to space, I mean. Alright. Pie time. I always worry about buying the pre-mates, too, because they, like, load them with preservatives and crap. It's not too much, but... Yeah, the castle is on Bezos. There's nothing wrong with Bezos. So I watched it after, because I'm not watching another shuttle, just in case. After the last, well, the first one I remember watching. But I was that age when they had, the you-know-what. Go boom. And I'm like, I don't need another Challenger. Maybe I'll jinx it if I'm watching, huh? So I'm like, I just won't watch. How about that? I should use flour. I'm not bringing flour. Do I have flour? Does it, if I use flour, since they're pre-made, is it going to help or hurt? I have no idea. I've never used pre-made before. So I'm like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. So I guess I'm supposed to make that, and I'm supposed to fold it over, and they're supposed to be about that size. Yeah, that looks about right. Canned. From a can. It wants like 2 apple slices. Probably wants more than that. Ooh. Probably gonna add a little cinnamon in there too. Hello, Richie R. Hello. Seen 2 shuttles go boom in my time. Well, they had that one, and then you had Columbia. So, maybe I don't need to watch it live. I'll watch it after. Just in case. It says 2 apple slices, but that doesn't seem like a lot. She also said, like, don't overfill it, but yeah, maybe 2 is about all that can fit in here, huh? So she said, wet your fingers, which I've been licking them instead of wetting them. Okay. Wet your fingers. Do this thing. You go this way. And pinch. Yeah, because we need to have room to... These are basically like little tortellinis. I need a fork to do the forkening. So we crimp. Let me get like a plate to put them on. Let's get like a cooling rack too. Okay, now crimp, crimp, crimp. But don't crimp them apart. Just crimp them together like that. Crimp, crimp, crimp. Oh, they're gonna be tiny. Look at that. Look at that. And crimp them. And then you want to cut. What's that? Fine, we'll use the big knife. And then you want to use the little one. Other knife. No dough. Dough. Well, the dough wants to do that. Boop. And boop. Yay! And that's how you vent it, even though it's got a blowout up top. There's a blowout. So then what did she say? You want to egg wash it? Yay! We made a pastry. I don't know. Can you see that okay? Squidward is not impressed. Do we make it? We're making it now. We're making it right now. Bobby below, yeah. Never mind. We see. Okay, can you see? Hopefully you can see. I hope. This is terrible. This is gonna be such a mess. Oh, I'm gonna have just such a. We're gonna have a blowout. Alright. 350. Place 2 pies in the basket for about 10 minutes until the crust is golden brown. The fillings are bubbly. Carefully remove and transfer to a wire rack to cool, which I'm going to need to get my wire rack out. Which is up and under the thing. Okay, wire rack. Well, that can go here then. See, I have my crash. I have my cookie cutters over here. That's why I was like flipping through the bottom of the ginormous cookie cutter thing. Like, yep. So this is why I'll just put it back. I forgot I need the wire rack. We're going slow because I'm not prepared for any of it. Like, that's me in a nutshell. Unprepared always. And I don't need my George Foreman grill out anymore either. There. I'm making Krabby Patties. Is it sad or impressive? I would say impressive that I have never watched an episode of SpongeBob. I'm gonna go with impressive. Colin Ewan as my reward for your sterling efforts. Oh, thank you so much, Colin Ewan. I appreciate it. Get into the boop, boop, boop. There we go. Jiggles into the thing. Okay, there's one. So we got one. These are gonna stick. Now we need 2. Maybe this is the right size. Maybe this is exactly the right size. Because it says 2 little apples. 1 apple. 2 apple. Alright. Fold over. Have all the apple come out and ooze out the other side. You kidding me? I'm gonna fold you over. Well, fine. 1 apple. I'm too tempted to lick my fingers. Okay. 1 apple. Fold over. Squish. Squish the thing. You gotta squish the thing. Crimp, crimp, crimp. Crimp, crimp. Cut. Cut. Cut.
No way!
TLO! MLP, thank you so much. I've never seen SpongeBob either. Stay cute. Oh, thank you. I need to refill my cup. Alright, thank you so much. We'll do that when we get... Alright, we'll take another shot as soon as we get these in the thing. It says 10 minutes. Oh, I was going to put cinnamon and sugar. That's what I was going to do. I'll just put out a little plate. I think you have to put it on... No! Well, now I'm going to have sugar all over the top of my stove. This is why you don't do this on top of your stove. Why did I do this? Why did I open this here? Why did I open that here? Because I'm dumb. Now I gotta wipe off the top. Alright. Sugar. Cinnamon. Brown sugar. I bought new brown sugar. Yeah, do the brown sugar there too after you just got sugar on top of the stove. That's smart, Mecca. So I wanted like a certain kind of sugar that's like half molasses, half sugar. So I'm like, I'll just use, it said use like half and half brown sugar. So I'm like, well, let's use brown sugar then. I like brown sugar. So I put brown sugar and a little cinnamon on top. Take the cinnamon challenge. No. Nah. I don't have anybody here in case I can't breathe. So, will not be. I know, no fun. You're no fun. You don't do any of the. You don't do the floor's lava. You don't do the cinnamon. Alright, well, that's kind of coarser. I'll put a little cinnamon in there. It'd probably be better if I, like, made Or put better seasoning in there. Cinnamon sugar, brown sugar. So I'm going to roll them in this, I suppose. Does that sound good? Oh, that smells good. A little more. I'm just mixing it with my hand. Why am I mixing it with my hand? Because I don't really know what I'm doing. We're just kind of making it up as we go. That's really the best way to do anything, right? Just make it up as you go. Let me double check the instructions. So I have to spray that. Alright, I gotta spray that. Let's see, preheat, make 3 slits. Let's see, a small bowl whisk together, brush the pies with the egg wash all over the top. Sprinkle half a teaspoon of coarse sugar over each pie. Make 3 slits. Oh, I was supposed to sprinkle before. Oh, well, it's fine. Going to sleep is very late in the UK. Night night. Oh, thank you so much for being here, Debs Iona. I'm going to try and upload this over to my other channel. If I remember. I'm going to try to on my live if you miss any of it. But if I'll just unlist it. So you can always come back and watch the rest later. But thank you. I appreciate it. My hands are the best tools in the kitchen. Probably.
Excellent.
Brush. Brush. Brush this. Okay, brush the tops with this, just the top with the egg wash. Or brush the whole pie with the egg wash. Because now I feel like I'm going to need a new plate each time I do the egg wash. Or just go along the whole thing. Probably the whole thing, huh? Egg wash. On the whole. How much egg wash does it say to use? Do I do the whole thing or just half? We're learning. This is what we're learning. Brush the pies all over the tops. And then sprinkle. Okay. It says the top. It just says the top. So we'll try just the tops of the pie. Alright. And sprinkle with cinnamon sugar or something. Coarse sugar on top. That doesn't need a whole lot. And I still have to spray the air fryer with cooking spray. Sprinkle like a teaspoon. Sprinkle a teaspoon. I don't know. Okay, it's cooking spray. This is the only cooking spray I have is for baking. I'm kind of afraid of. Woo! It's not gonna catch fire, is it? I hope. I hope. Is there even anything in that? Oh, there we go. This doesn't even have anything in it, hardly. Oh, yeah. Smells like baking. Okay. Cooking spray. Hi. Let's not stick. And that's the thing. Now it's sticking to the... It's sticking to the plate. Oh, no. 2 of them. In you go. For like 10 minutes. Please don't stick to the bottom. 350. We'll check them after like 5. Alright, and take a shot. Fine, we'll take a shot because that's what we earned earlier. Butters. Everybody knows it's butters. Rum. Where's my rum? Over here. Oh, it's a day. Never watched an episode of SpongeBob. What's wrong with you? I was older than 18 when it came out. Probably. I was in my teens at the very least. I was too old for it. It was kind of annoying. That could call SpongeBob annoying. Unsubscribe. I know. I'm sorry. I liked Cartoon Planet. I didn't like SpongeBob. That's it. That's the one from... Let's pick up some carne asada fries. What are you cooking? We're cooking apple pie sort of things. SpongeBob was after my time too. I want carne asada fries. 5 minutes. It's 10. I'm gonna check it after 5. Yeah, Brack was cool. It was too old for SpongeBob. Too, my kids loved it. Helva says. See, I was a little like I liked Cartoon Planet because it was so weird and obscure, and I liked Ren and Stimpy and Animaniacs. I just never got into SpongeBob. I guess I think I was just too old and it was too mainstream probably. I don't want a coronavirus update. I don't care. Go away. I just want to know. Let's see. Preheat it for 5 minutes. Non-stick. Place 2 pies for 10 minutes. Or until the crust is golden brown. Carefully remove them. Well, we can make the next ones while we're waiting. I probably should have done it on a regular plate, huh? I don't know. Hysteria and Freakazoid. Oh, I like Freakazoid. I liked Freakazoid. But that was ridiculous. Plus it had, like, Star Trek references. And Ed Wood movie references. It had... Sure, you had Dr. Smith from Lost in Space was, like, a character on the show. Well, the voice... I mean, it was still pretty much Dr. Smith. He'd do, like, the, oh, the pain. You know, you do the line, and you do the, oh, the pain line. Well, I don't need to do the whole thing. I can just do one and save the other for another time. It says don't overfill them, but I'm also like picking the biggest apple to throw in here. And I won't overfill. See, I want to fill the whole freaking thing. These are tiny though. They're gonna be tiny. I should be moistening my fingertips to seal these, huh? Oops. Oopsie. Little pie bites. That's what they are. Basically little apple pie bite-sized. I think they're gonna be good. I should have done, like, I could have done fresh and cooked the apples down. All that. I'm trying to scrape a lot of the moisture off of these two because they're going to shrink. It says put 2 apples in there. I don't know. Sometimes you can't even fit 2. You kind of go like side by side almost. There you go. Almost side by side. Alright. Moisten fingers. This time. I'm doing it in front of you. I'm doing it on a paper plate. Why am I doing these on paper plates and not like on a workspace? Because I'm not a real chef. See, this is why we learn. Because this is how you do it at home, right? Right? The ticks still floating around. Who am I going to serve it to? Probably me. They're tiny. I'll probably like grab a couple. Like, you can eat a couple of these. And I'll just stick them in the fridge for later. The first ones are going to look bad. They're going to be terrible. Alright, now I'm kind of getting the hang of it. The first ones are going to be awful. Look how much better the second one looks. Look how much better that second one looks, right? Or the third. This is the third one. That looks so much better. And reasonable. It's like... Hey, you almost got the shape right. Same thing with this one. Almost got the shape. This one might blow out. This one might be a blowout. I guarantee you. This one might, in fact, be a blowout. So next time I do it, I'll do it from scratch if this turns out okay. If I like the way this... Because I always like the air fryer. I like using it. I like finding ways to use it. Because, like, why not? Why have fancy kitchen gadgets? Plus, why... heat up the whole apartment when it's like... Well, I mean, it was cold today, but... I also need to get the stove fixed. Ugh, it's one of those days. Look it! They almost look right! Okay, so egg wash. Egg wash. On the top. So that's 4 minutes. Let's check. Okay, we're gonna check. 4 minutes. Actually, that's 6 minutes. Does that look done to you? That almost looks done to me because they're so small. I don't know. You want to pull one after 6, or you want to let it? We'll go another minute. We'll let them go another minute just in case. Oh, they smell like McDonald's. Oh, I just got to. They smell. Do you know the McDonald's, like the hot apple? That's what it smells like. Oh my God, that's what it smells like. Do you guys like the McDonald's, like the 2 for $1? I just got a whiff of that. I'm like, oh, I know that smell. You know that smell? That's McDonald's. I was supposed to egg wash them and then slit them. But what does it matter if the egg kind of goes in? Not much, right? Well, I can see why you do a whole bunch of them at once, because it is kind of a fuss, right? It's kind of like... I'm just sprinkling this on top here. Oh, that smells good. Now you want the pumpkin. I want the pumpkin pie too. Oh, McDonald's pumpkin. See, I gotta figure out a way to do a pumpkin in the air fryer. I don't know. Well, maybe let them go the whole time. That's the bottom. Yeah, maybe let them go a little longer. Oh no. That's gonna... Let's taste. I don't know how long I want to let them go. How done is this that fell off? Let's see. Taste test. No. One little speck. Remember when they used to deep fry the apple pies? No. They kind of look like pierogies. That's gonna be better. That's gonna be better. With homemade. I can tell it's a store-bought pie crust. But yeah. But no, I don't remember when they would deep fry them. I'm gonna let that go a little longer. Just I put too much egg wash, I think. Alright. Let them go a little longer, or? Yeah, one more. Let them fill out. Let them do the whole 10. My nasal sensor's pleased with the piss. I don't get it. Pies. The pies, yes. They smell good. I read that answer was pleased with piss. They smell good. I'll give it that. I don't know if I want to do the whole... Well, I guess I gotta roll up the dough. There's not enough room on this to do. Use the scraps. Meaning roll it up and... Can I roll out this pie dough? Can I roll this out? Probably. It's the pie crust. I don't know. It's like not the best. Needs to be super thin though, right? It's like, oh, take all the scraps and reuse it. Yep, I'm trying to. You can just form a new one in the scraps. You can probably form a couple of new ones in the scraps if I had a little more workspace. But I went with this side of the counter instead of the other. Because reasons I'm not getting into right now, but, you know, reasons. Almost needs flour. I don't like the pie, I don't like the Pillsbury pie crust that much. Okay. Yeah, that looks a little more golden brown. Wow. Put on cooling thing. Don't burn me. Don't burn self. Alright. Don't burn self. Put X2 in. And Woah. On 10 minutes. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna let these kind of cool off. I don't know why I'm just knocking the dirt off the paper. Here's what they look like. Well, they're little. They're little. I can smell the egg wash too. Did I use too much? But I can smell the egg wash. So that's my issue with egg wash. Is that it smells like eggs then. Does Mecca do laundry? Well, who do you think does it for me? It's eggy.
I want my $2.
Mr. Roboto, if you sell out to China, you can make your channel bigger. I could. How do I do that? I have no idea how I'd even do it. Alright, it says let them cool on the wire cooling thing. Alright, well, I'll let them cool. Like the next two. Eggs smell like eggs, I know. Well, that's the thing, I'm not an egg fan, so maybe a little more water in this, maybe. Maybe we'll dilute it. Dilute it a little more. Make it a little less eggy. I think it's my fault, I put too much on. Probably. That was too thick on that side. I just want a little extra right there to get the thing. Alright. And I should just roll it out one more. Rather than trying to... Rather than try and roll one more out. Oh, you could use the scraps. I know I can. Try and do, lady. The lady in the phone who wrote the recipe. Cancel Mecca, she doesn't like egg wash. I'll just put less on. Just to make it gold anyway, right? It's not really for anything other than aesthetic, right? If it's for nothing other than aesthetic and to keep the sugar to stick, thinner. Should put some flour down. I think a lot of this is like the store-bought crust, and then I'll try the recipe again with real crust. It's a little thick. There we go. That was way thicker. It would be bigger too. Ah, well. don't know what their issue is. Is liking Chinese food selling out to China? Probably not. Should buy duck eggs. No. I would probably not buy duck eggs. Thank you. Probably not. Gonna be a thing I'm buying is the duckenings. No ducky ducks for me. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really, really appreciate it. Need to get an air fryer. I like them. You know, I like them, Black Phoenix. They're convenient. You can just warm up. Like, if you just want some French fries or a couple of chicken nuggets, instead of, like, microwaving them, just pop them in the air fryer for, like, 10 minutes. You don't have to heat up the whole house, but they taste so much better. Alright. Here it comes. Here's the moment of truth. There you go. Flaky. Ooh. I can't see my playback. I'll try and do it. This is, like, the first one, so it's probably going to be a mistake. Probably gonna have something wrong with it. Probably. Especially since we did nothing to the eggs. I might put something better in the cinnamon and sugar on the inside. Hot. I'm gonna do less egg. I'm gonna put some cinnamon and sugar on the inside of the next one. I put way too much egg. That's all I'm tasting now. But that's my fault. Because it's in my head that it has egg wash. It was good though. Okay. It does taste like exactly like a McDonald's apple pie. Pretty much. Especially with the crust. With that little bit of cinnamon and sugar on top. They're probably way better for you though. I spend all the time on the crust and I just care about the filling. How do I maximize the amount of filling to crust ratio? Oh, that's good though. I've never tasted duck eggs. I don't like eggs that much. I really have to be in the mood for them. This egg more chronic. Well, hey, next 20 we'll take a gummy. How about that? I got pomegranate, 1-to-1, and it's got CBD in it. Or I just grab a raspberry sativa out of the office. So I'm thinking about doing like another stream even tonight. Do like a gaming stream. Because we have our Monday show. So we have our regular Monday show. And now I have food on me, on my shirt. Bobby Dig Dig. I love living in Colorado, right? How lit am I? Not very, not enough. You want me to have enough? Yeah, next 20 we'll go grab a gummy. How about that? I'm not enough, sadly. I'm not enough. I have, look at this. And this shirt's huge now. Because apparently I lost some weight or something. I don't even know. I don't pay attention. Is that sad? People like always try and trigger me. I'm like, alright. 2 more minutes on that one. So we gotta fill this one. But I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna line the crust with a little, or line the inside. A little cinnamon and sugar. Just on the inside, just to give me something. Then we'll put a little more on the outside. And I'm gonna put way less egg wash. Because eggs are yuck. Eggs am yuck, right? okay. It's a clean can. I'm also gonna try and get rid of some of the sauce. It's okay, you guys watch me clean the counter. I don't know if I'm gonna do 2 of these. It says use half a thing of apples, and I'm already like not even nearly at half with just the 1 pie crust. It says do 2, so I don't know if I want to do 2 whole pie crusts today and sit here and just keep making them. When like it's not that much trouble to make them in a pinch if you just want a couple, right? It's a little trouble, but it's not that difficult, right? What do you think? If I'm dieting, it's going very. I don't think I was dieting. I should have been doing Pokemon. Actually, I should tighten my shirt. Well, this I don't know how to unlock this, or not unlock, untie. Like it's knotted, like professional, like a professional. Oh, why aren't you in uniform? What uniform? I already have curves. Oh, you don't want to see that. There's the next one. See, these are the ones that looked better. All right, we gotta stick those on the cooling rack. Ooh, so since they came out upside down. Okay, here's the 2 that are upside down. Look at that. You get a little grate from the fryer. So, you close them. Okay, close them. Use water to seal it, right? So use water. This is water, so glue it together. This crust's a little too thick on this one, maybe. Gonna have a blowout on the side probably because I put a little more in this one than I'm putting 2 in each of these. So yeah, these are probably gonna blow out. Oh yeah. This is blowing out on the side. Try and do them on camera. See, this is why I kind of miss having the camera when and having the gimbal on there. Because, all right, just 1 too many. We'll save you for the next one. Save you for the last one. Actually, maybe 3. There we go. We'll just kind of form it into a circle. You could be the last one. Oh no. Why did I put it in I put in the sugar. Now the sugar's gonna be wet and lumpy. It's okay. That's kind of too small now. Now it's gonna be too big, and I'm gonna take it out again, huh? Right? Because that's how that goes. I can't help it licking my fingers when I touch the pie filling. Oh my god, it's so good. I'd never be able to do this. Like, I'd never be able to do this as like a job. Because I'd be there just wanting to eat it too much. I'd be there like, and I'm distracted, and I'm clumsy, and that's just me, though. I'm like a distracted, clumsy sort of person. Oh, for crying out loud. You only have 1 apple in there. Why are you being problematic? Stop being problematic. It's like, no, I'm going to be I do what I want. My apple pie is problematic. Well, those 2 look okay. I'll do 3. It says do 2. I have room for 3.
No way.
Okay, now we do a lighter, much lighter egg wash. Just a tiny little bit. Just to brush it like that, so it doesn't taste like so much egg. Yeah, so it doesn't taste all it. They put way too much on the other. All right, now slit, 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 slit. venting for the steam to release so they don't get soggy. So I have a place for all the exhaust to go. And now, I'm only doing one, so we're just piling in the last 3 with cinnamon and sugar all over the outside. These are the only ones I'm doing. If people don't like it, that's okay, because we did a whole bunch and it's awesome. Right? We've been live like a while. We've been live a while. This will be a 2-hour stream. That's a good time to, or a good chunk to be live, right? Right. On. So we have those in there. We have the rest of the cinnamon and the sugar. Oh, they're so cute. A little pocket-sized eggy. I'll just dump more sugar on them. That's all I did. I just dumped more sugar. Rage Age! Go get it then! Go get lit then! Thank you so much. Rage Ape, I really appreciate it. I will totally. Which ones? I'm going, we're gonna be up. I'm going raspberry. I'll be right back. I'm going raspberry. So the raspberry. Thank you. Did we miss the off the cup into the thing? Oh, calling you in. Such fun cooking with Mecca and the Cool Kids Corner. Just wait until we get the keys to the T-Bird, right? Thank you. Let me see it. Okay, one. I'm gonna replay it. 1, 2, 3. You're coming. This will take a half an hour anyway. We'll do both. Why not? And then we'll have a fun stream. It'll justify. I think Rob and I are gonna do a game stream. I don't know if we're gonna go here or Twitch. So, what do you guys think? If we do a game stream. I think Jackbox came out today. Or it comes out tomorrow. Pogo was just here. He plays that too. He's a friend of mine on YouTube. Definitely check him out. I'm gonna try. No, we did a gummy ando thing. Rob's shopping for guitars, and now I'm like, I want to get my guitars out and play with them. I haven't played with my 12-string in forever. That is definitely not like last year he came out and he broke a freaking string on it. Actually 2 years ago he came out, broke a string on it. It's been 2 years. I drink with a chaser because I have to. No Twitch, keep following back sets. I like Twitch. I mean, here's the thing. I don't want people to think I'm just begging for money, because I do enjoy live streaming, right? I really, really do enjoy live streaming. I'm not gonna lie, it does support me physically in my life, and it pays the bills and keeps the lights on, and it keeps, you know, food on the table and keeps me in an apartment. I appreciate every single one of you. I also like to do Twitch just to kind of make sure that people know I just want to hang with you guys, because I don't want anybody thinking that I'm better than you. I don't want anybody thinking I'm like... So if I go to Twitch, you know, plus Twitch, I'm already monetized over there anyway. I'm trying to grow the fan base there too, to let people know I like doing the game. Because I think gaming over here might hurt it, but I don't know. Oh, he broke the string, so I finally got it changed out like a year after the fact, and then I only used it one time after, because like once the string was broke on it, I just never touched it for a while. LVK, hope you're doing well. I am. Hello. We're doing great. Can't go back on watching streams later. It's because of work. Oh, I'm sorry. So this one I'm going to throw on my live channel, I think. So I'll download it and then throw it up there. Wassail. Well, thank you, calling you, and I appreciate it. But yeah, so I do like to do... what was I talking about? Thank you, calling you, and £10 super chat. Wow, you guys are too nice. Now I forgot what I'm talking about, because like gummy and get in the cup. We're not doing it right. It's better when I sit. So I like doing the Twitch streams still because I do like to hang out, and I do have people who do sub over there too, and to sub on Twitch, well, you get it free with your Prime anyway, but there's people who like pay money for it too, so I'm like, okay, well, I gotta do Twitch too every month, and I want to make a priority to do that, especially if I'm doing like a stream on YouTube and then a stream on Twitch, and then because I know that I'm putting up way too much content on YouTube. At the same time, I also know that, like, if somebody's not interested in a specific weird random topic, I mean, I want to have 2 or 3 things available for people to watch. I don't know what the crap I'm doing, but but that's where I'm at. YouTube is asshole, though. YouTube has been very shitty to me. With, like, well, they sent me a thing, and I don't know, I won't get into it on the air, but it's like, really? They have that shorts thing, and it's like, you have a shorts bonus, and now I'm getting into it's probably a penny. And then you go click on it, it's like, you're not eligible, really? Are you sure? Because you said I was. You wanna, I don't know, make up your mind, YouTube? Did I check my P.O. box? Yes. What about this one? I'm waiting. I like to wait. Without is it this package? Is it this package? Tell me yes or no. If it's this package, I have this. Let me know. This is the most recent one. So tell me. If not, I gotta open it on here anyway. So I hope this is yours. Because people screen names, so yeah. I was very naughty for breaking your guitar. No voucher, Dolly babies. He didn't break it. I mean, he did pay for the strings too. He did buy the new strings. So we have 4 minutes on that one. Should we try one of the? Oh, they look nice though. They look good. So that's how they look. It doesn't want to focus. Ah! Of course, there's sugar that's falling off the top. See, it doesn't fall off the top as easy. I put some on the inside of those 3. Might need a little more, though. So. I might need a little. I do have to open this, though. So I'm going to open this no matter what. Second, return on 10/21 if you don't get it. Well, that's weird. So they don't actually give notices in my mail, in my P.O. box. So if people are getting stuff returned to them, let me know. Because where are my scissors? Over here? I don't know where my scissors went. Anyway, because if they are, it's a knife. I want to open it with a knife. So if they are, then I'm gonna have a word with my with my post office down there. So I have. Alright. I'll use this one. I have an attack over and I have squirrels too. There's many, many territorial squirrels in the area. You know, mountain lions and bears and elk and deer. Oh, don't piss off a deer. Ooh. I saw an emu today. I saw an emu. Like a real one. Apparently, they have one on like a farm out somewhere in the middle of Colorado. So. Hello, Sanguine Links. We are waiting for the last of the air fryer stuff. Oh, baby. I saw these, I'm like, oh, that would be fun. I wonder, can I put these on my griddle? Are they gonna melt? Great for eggs and pancakes. And I can make toast out of that shape too. We're gonna make Baby Yoda shaped toast. And I can make cookies and I don't have to make it out of the angel and make his ears weird and chop off the head. See, I was chopping off the heads of angels to make Baby Yodas last year. Oh I got a froggy. He's got a froggy. Thank you. Oh, okay. And ooh, sanitizer. Oh, the sanitizer with the baby. Oh, does it have it on the inside too? Because that's got the little pouch. It does. It does. See, you know, you can always like refill this too once it's empty. I can also use this. You know what else I could use this for once that's empty? I could use this probably for these. Maybe. I don't know yet. Baby! Oh, Christmas ornament. Christmas ornament. See, now I'm going to have to do a Christmas tree. Oh, this is a nice one. Thank you. There's other stuff. I'm getting it. Baby! Oh, he's so cute. See, Star Wars. I still like Baby Yodas and Borgs. I'm like, that's my thing. Does it have a cute? If it has a cute, it gets a like. There's no cute in the Eternals. There's no cute in Iron Man's. There's no cute in. There wasn't even a cute in the. There wasn't even a cute in the Alright. Oh, happy Halloween. Oh, it's a kitty. Wishing you a delightful night full of fun. Hi, Mecca. Just a fan here. Sending you a few things that I thought you would enjoy. Maybe you can use the breakfast molds in the future live streams. I think you could use them as cookie cutters too. Absolutely. Regards. LVK. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad you were here to see it because I always wait until I'm live to open. With the exception of Dr. Alex's books, I always open off camera. So when he shows up, because he's never... Like, oh, he's in the UK. He's never in the... but thank you. Oh, yeah, I needed Baby Yoda cookie cutters. See, you guys know I have a thing for cookie cutters. I think you guys know I have a thing for cookie. I might have so many. I knocked down my George Foreman grill that was on top of them. Yeah, I have a thing for cookie cutters. That's the Foreman grill. I do have pumpkin ones. I was going to use a pumpkin cookie cutter for something. I'm not sure what. The babies, absolutely. Thank you. All right, I'm going to set that here. Those are going to fall. If those fall, it's just because of my klutz. All right, go with the thing. Go with the thing. Right there. Everything falls. All right, I'm going to put these out of the way so I don't break them further. I don't need the pumpkin one. Thank you. All right, I'm going to... Ooh. No, I'll put them in here. I'll put them in here for now. Because I gotta wash them when I use them. Thank you. See, I do sometimes check the P.O. box. I try to. It doesn't always do. Here you go. I should have made the crust. They would have tasted better with real crust. I think I'm regretting doing the fake crust right now. But, oh, look at that. That's bubbling. It's pulsing. Look at that. It's alive. It's alive. It's oozing. I did kind of fill it full. All right. You go on the cooling rack. And you go on the cooling rack. And you go on the cooling rack. All right. So those have to go on the cooling rack. Is there another from the second batch? Try one from the second batch. I think I put less. I think I put less egg wash on the second. All right. This is cooled down enough to probably, hopefully eat. This wasn't... Okay, that's not the egg fork. I'm not, like, putting in the raw egg fork. This is the one I used to crimp it. Right? Right? I didn't crimp these. Oh, those I didn't crimp. They don't look pretty. I forgot to crimp those. It's okay. They stayed sealed, though. Did you see? I forgot to crimp them. Oh, it's hot. 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 All right. Try the second. Was this the plate I was running around the or rolling the eggs in? I hope I didn't roll the egg. Smells good though. I saw those and knew you'd like that. I do. Oh, I saw those the other day. I'm like, I do. I shouldn't. I could use them, but then I'm like, last year I just cut the head off the angel. That worked fine. Well, those are cool. And you can cut out like sandwich shapes too. So you could do like in the air fryer. You could do like a sandwich pie. Oh, I could do Baby Yoda pie. I could use them as a pie shape too. You just do 2 of them. You don't fold it over. I don't know. We do need smell-o-vision. Well, they smell like the McDonald's ones. They smell exactly like the McDonald's ones. Yeah, they taste exactly. Only less greasy. And if you like made them for reals too, they'd be even better. Oh, that's good. Alright. I need like real food I did dessert instead of dinner. Oh! Fork. Look at my fork cup. Yeah, they're meant to eat with your hands. They're meant to eat with your hands anyway. But thank you so much for hanging out. So I got the Ghostbusters video up this morning. I don't know if we'll stream a game here or on Twitch. Heck, we might just stream a game here. I mean, it's not like people, don't kind of drift in and out for like, oh, I'll go hang out here for a few minutes. I'll go hang out here for a few minutes. I used to be like super afraid of streaming like at the same time as other people, but now I'm like, I kind of have to do it when I have time, because if I don't, 70 more likes to 80. Oh, 70 likes, 10 more to 80. Okay, that's 70 more to 80. I read that wrong and I'm like, yay! And then, wait a minute. No, we really have 10. Baked some wonderful bread yesterday. I finished the entire loaf already. Doesn't that always happen? Oh, anytime I bake something, like if I'm doing it from scratch, maybe that's part of why I wanted to do it this way. Because if I do it from scratch, alright, so I got like 5 of them. I eat them more because it tastes so much better. Make your own crust if you do this. I'll do it again, maybe, I don't know when. Probably after I eat these. I'll make my own crust, I'll do my own apples, and compare. And be like, which one tastes better? Well, that's going to taste better.
Excellent!
But this isn't bad. This is not bad at all. Not for, like, pre-made. Like, I took longer shooting this shit than I did make it. Like, that took no time to make. You just roll out the dough. Just set it out, like, a couple hours before you want to use it. You just roll it out, get a cookie cutter, and pop it in the air fryer with like, I still have most of that can of, Oh, Colin Ewan, thank you so much. You tempt us flaunting yummy pastries in our face, you mischievous little vixen. Well, thank you. I still have the other one. I'm not going to use it. I'll throw it in the fridge. We'll hang on to it for another day. And now I bought a new pie thing, and I shouldn't have. Maybe I'll make a pot pie or something. I don't know. Who knows? Thank you so much, Colin Ewan. Nothing is as good as homemade bread. Well, anytime you make it yourself, it's so much better. But I'm like, I kind of want to see. Well, this is how I would do it if I were doing it for myself off camera. I would probably get a store-made thing. I would make up a few, and then make up a few more later. I'll probably put that in the fridge, the rest of that. Yeah. I don't know, I should have just eaten that last. I threw out the last little bit of crust. I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with it. But no, it's going to be better if you do it with the fresh, I think. But I want to make sure that would even work. And I'm glad to say it does. However, there is a however. However, there is 700 calories in this. Oh my god. 700 calories in this whole thing. So these aren't like super high calorie then if, yeah, how much could the puff pastry be? These probably aren't even that much. Alright, but I guess if you did like the whole pie filling, and then you're actually baking it. But no, you just take like 1 or 2 little apple slices, get a can of pie filling. I'm going to hope this lid fits. It does. I think this is from Pet Food. pills, TM. Please recycle. I don't know. I'm gonna save the apple pie filling and use that. Maybe make a few more in a couple of days. That actually doesn't take too long even. And I'm glad I had a cookie cutter. Usually my love machine is Mecca. I feel like I'm hanging out with a friend. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I always feel like I let people down. Sometimes I get moody and sometimes I get like, or we have people who like troll the crap out of it and I just turn into the harpy and because like on my ranty streams, I don't know, on my ranty streams, it's like really easy for me to be like, and Discovery and Ghostbusters 2016 and all that. Oh, it's easy for me to tear into that stuff, but sometimes it's just more fun to just hang out and like, even if I'm not making, you know, gourmet stuff, just shoot the shit with people, right? And if I clean up my language, I'd probably have like a cooking show if I knew what I was doing. But that's the thing, like I like cooking more real food that isn't going to be like super foo-foo and snooty and isn't going to be like something that you aren't going to be able, like I don't want to just do chef level stuff because it's great to like go and watch Gordon Ramsay and it's great to kind of step up your skills, but that's TV, you know, that's the people on TV. Right? They're amazing and they're great at what they do and there's a million amazing people on YouTube who are great. And when I do the cooking streams, right, like I'm not trying to be like a cooking channel. I just want to do them for fun, just to hang out and do like a special, you know. And this is because I want to hang out with the audience because seriously, it's so much better to get kind of instant, you know, interaction, I think. Because I started on Twitch. I think it's much easier to get your instant interaction. You get to hang out with you get the instant feedback. Which sometimes, because like, it's so much better than like scrolling through a comment from like a week later and you're reading your comments and you have no idea what you said that people are mad about, right? At least that's what I think. But love you tearing the shit. That's what I'm here for. Oh, thank you. Thank you. As long as people don't mind it, I'll do that. Because sometimes, like that could be off-putting to people too, but I don't know. I just don't know which thing is going to be the thing that's going to be the thing that people are going to like know me for or be the thing that people tune out for. Because, yeah, I like that you do easy recipes. I try and like, I'm such a picky eater too. It's like, I don't like just everything. I don't like just anything and everything. Like, this is just the kind of junk food that I'll eat sometimes. I think I would probably go for a walk to work off the rest. Let's clean it up. I didn't even put flour on that. The knives I'll throw in the dishwasher. Absolutely. Oh, those smell so good. Sometimes I've seen these chilling on the baker's rack here, and they're little and they're like, oh, they smell good. I don't want to eat any more right now though, because if I eat more now, I'll probably have a sugar high and die, right? Probably not. Alright. 6:28. What do you guys think? Thank you guys so much for hanging out. She couldn't eat any pastries or cookies without making sure there was no cinnamon in them. Ooh. See, cinnamon. I like cinnamon now. Oh, I do like it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It is 2 hours and 8 minutes. That's a good chunk to throw on the live channel. If you missed the stream, I'll throw it over on the live. I will unlist this temporarily. We do have the lower chat replay. I had to turn off closed captions though, which is the only difference. So that's how it's going to be easier for you guys. I'll just have to take off the instant closed captioning, which probably screws up anything I say anyway because I can't speak worth a crap. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for hanging out. I have no idea if Rob's going to go live or not, or if we're going to do a gaming stream somewhere. But I am going to wrap up and just clean up, get all the dishes put away, get the stove. The stove. I didn't need the icing. You don't need the don't put icing on them. That'll ruin them. I'll see you guys later. Bye!